Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, set. Come 19, come 19.
Back to throw. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Back to 60. Ready.
Throwing it again here. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Pearsall there to grab it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. They'll throw it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, San Francisco. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Shut up.
Throwing from the gun here. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Dolphins football. New set of downs for him from the 46. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Running this one left. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he touches him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hand off to the back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Now give left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Another shot here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Man in motion here. That one's out and caught on the right side. Touchdown, Miami. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Throwing it to start this drive. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught. Devon Achane. This is ahead for about 5. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He gets it out left, and it's caught. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Going ground on 1st and goal. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, ready. Hot, hot.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go, here we go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers. With it, 3rd and 2.
Sack.
Motioning left is their running back.
Check go.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in right side. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
49ers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hup.
We're looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
One last play before the break. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First option gets the... Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 41-yard line.
On the set.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On now comes their punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 65 yards on the punt there. And the 49ers will take over deep on their own side. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Get up. Get up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 2nd and 13. Hits his running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And they pick him off again! And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. Second and 10 now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Here we go.
They'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready. Go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to the well again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Third and just 2 to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Miami.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 60 back.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He lofts it, deep left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
A-Chain running to the right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. So we'll wait till after the break to see what they do on 4th down. We're to the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. At the 20. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to the air following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Now.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 17-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
Trap 60. Here we go.
They'll try and throw it here. Kittle brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Tag.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this is knocked away incomplete. It's a good play, but I don't think it's going to matter. We've got a flag back by the QB. He may have been hit late on that one. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready? Go!
Here's a throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll throw it again. Escapes out to the left. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. This throw is cut. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing it again here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now. Go.
Setting up a throw. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Sending a receiver left.
Check go.
Throwing now from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Big gain downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
49ers 14.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sack.
Again the throw now on 2nd and 10. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're throwing it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Sack. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Motioning left is their running back.
Ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of this shotgun, a give to A.J. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick. Throwing for it on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set up.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A bit of desperation. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Let's go.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19 tight. Say, hey. Check go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Street. Check smash.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Here we go. Check.
Second and 15. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.